So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's played him through. Can he put it away? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Inzaghi. Rodri. Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass is just off target. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Inzaghi. That is good strength. Now it's Sneijder.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should...
Decent hit! Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Oh, it looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And Cech pulls off a sensational save!
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. He's picked his way through. Sneijder. Oh, that's a key interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Zico. Collier. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Kola. Makaleli.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good read, needed to be. Some resolute defending there. Has a look and place it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Makaleli. And it's Rijkaard. Schneider. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
And Owen! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 7.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Koundé calmly anticipates. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Kante, and he was quick to react. Bit too much weight on the pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Played over towards the opposite flank. Vardiol cuts it out. Rivaldo. Great chance! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. And he welcomes it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rudiger, tidy with his distribution. Fabian Ruiz. Thuram. Thuram! And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Morocco are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. It's a great ball. It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Rivaldo. Played back in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rivaldo gets it away. Fabian Ruiz. No, he's just misjudged that one. Aim forwards. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Conte.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And through to the goalkeeper. Played into space out wide. No, again there's no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram touches it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Rice. He gets big. He's got a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Darwin. In comes the... Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Fabian Ruiz gathers from the goal kick. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Has been indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball over the top. And a shot! Goalkeeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Koundé. Fabian Ruiz. Back into the middle. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Kimmich can get it clear. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's found him in space. Climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Thuram. Oh, important interception. Now it's Thuram. He rises! More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, that is a little undercooked. Rivaldo. And it's Azar. Looking for the runner. Header! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
15.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, it's Asa! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe! Hakimi. Darwin. And here's Thuram. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Nunez. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Nistelrooy. He's through, now is he in? Stood up well to him there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Might want to be careful there.
Nice physical challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Hernandez tries to clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé driving forward. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe, now it's Rivaldo, and he's managed to get, now the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rivaldo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
He's played him through. Goes in for the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through, and the number on the board is 3. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball, and he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. York picks out brilliant. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position... He's had a hit! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice bit of trickery.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's fabulous. And he lines up... Oh, what a climb! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Can he finish? Now, this time surely! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Now it's Rodrigo. Has a go! They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy...
He rises! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Abbiati looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
And pull it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Traumeri. Pirlo has got himself a free kick.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Oh, he's been flattened there. Climbs up big! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
White has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Totti. Lam. A hefty whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more. He's found a way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Mbappe! And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and fit.
Nunez! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And here's Nunez, and here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Works it forward. Gerrard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's the shot! He scored! There is the breakthrough! An act of charity gratefully received. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga, over to the left. Mbappe!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Real chance! Gerrard. Cantona. Bale in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Bale. And he's whipped it across. Camavinga tries to clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's well seen too. Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Flings in a big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Tries to get it clear. But he's cut it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Over to the other side. Maldini. And it's Bale. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And we have our very first corner. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Bale. Rijkaard. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Yamal. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Onana. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that could set him on his way. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Pirlo. And now the breakaway. And it's Bale. Driving on and making good progress. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Just a quick
Leading
announcement,
1-0
it is
at
now
the break.
time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Beckham. Nice ball, and he's in here. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini. And it's Pirlo. Nico Williams is the key defender on that occasion. Lahm.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the ball is out of play. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Beckham. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's taking no chances there. And the ball's... and again! And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Lahm. He's gone forward. Beckham. Cantona. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Passing nice and neat. That's really good defending. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Been this chance with a header! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Cantona. That is good alertness. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, what a pass! Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
That's going in strongly.
Lahm gets across to intercept that. Now it's Beckham. Van Dijk. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And it's Lahm. Cleared away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Mbappe. Pirlo. Gets his pass away. Stood up well to him there. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckham. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lampard. Forwards and with intent. And it's Beckham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter,
Sneijder gets... Can he finish? Gerrard. Totti. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Plays a delicate ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's lofted through here. No luck with that dink over the top. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Stoichkov. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Bale.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Stoichkov. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe! Mbappe finds himself offside. Maldini. And he goes cross-field. And they've got a throw. And he's gone backward here. Threads one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is good alertness. Hoisted in. Hits one! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Half an hour played now. Pinches it off him. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Collar. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Totti, nice bit of trickery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Stoichkov gets his pass away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking to set free a runner. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He has found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is a great pick out. And it's Beckham. Ronaldinho. He's got away. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. Collier.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Stoichkov. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Schneider. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Collier. And here's Stoichkov. Lampard.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Malaysia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Gerrard is there, and he can pick it up. Fiddles it through. Beckham. That is good strength. Lahm plays it in. Schneider. Mbappe. Nesta proves too strong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Schneider.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Collar. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Malaysia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Malaysia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted upfield. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. And here's Totti. Totti. Schneider. Lampard. Now it's Lampard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Number 13.
He's in here! And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitution. There will
Ribéry.
be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Collar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
That could spell trouble.
That's a sharp pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Now it's Bale. Schmeichel sends that a long way. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Seedorf. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Real chance! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. Gerrard. Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm. Pirlo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been cut short. Gullit. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
BG Pathum United with the corner, they're first. Gerrard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, now is he in? Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. Half an hour played now. Gets his pass away. Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé calmly anticipates. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bale. Gullit. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Valverde, he's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That is good alertness. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Seedorf. And it's Gullit. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
A real chance if he can get through. Well timed, excellent interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Gullit. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Valverde. Mateus. Gerrard. Oh, super find. Oh, great chance!
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's a shade optimistic. Seedorf. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice control. That is good strength. He's picked his way through. Great hit! And he hits the net. There is the breakthrough. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game. Well, whatever the... Chance! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's Beckham. Valverde. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Closing in on goal. Thuram getting this one clear. Valverde. Gerrard. Pirlo. Gerrard. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. And he's intervened well there. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Bale. Gullit. And he's ready, and Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
BG Pathum United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So what can they make of this? And here's Suarez.
Whatever happens,
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham. Played into the middle. Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. Hullet. Valverde. Now it's Hullet. Might be danger here. Decent hit! It's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 82 minutes is...
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't...
Hullet! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Gerrard. So nearly the perfect ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution in progress.
Koundé. Seedorf. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, there's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Seedorf. Mateus. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Leicester spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale in acres of space out wide. He's got it all. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Foot in. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Great ball if he can get there. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Leicester gets it clear. And that was very necessary. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 11, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale.
Totti chasing after it. Beckham. Quarter of an hour played. Collar. Oh, well played, well played. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Leicester is there, and he can pick it up. That's going to go a long way. And here's Totti. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Leicester gets over and intercepts. And here's Totti. And that is expertly dealt with. Rudiger cuts it out.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Chip through. That's beautifully weighted. Shot at goal! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Forlan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Leicester. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. And it's Batistuta. Frimpong. And here's Batistuta. There's the shot! It's in! Inter are back in business!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Forlan. Now who's going to be first to this? Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckham. Totti in with the challenge. Nicely worked. Schmeichel can claim that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Beckham. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nesta. Lahm. Collar is herring after that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Collar shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's Pirlo. Batistuta. And it's Messi. That's headed upfield. Interesting ball. And here's Beckham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can clear their lines. And it's played forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rudiger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fiddles it through. That has been cut short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's had it taken off him. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Forlan. And he's away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Hakimi goes on a charge down the left. Forlan looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Beckham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nesta spots it and intercepts. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Forlan. Lam. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Collar. So what can they make of this? And that's been won straight back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Batistuta. Lobbed in behind. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. They'll have one final crack at it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Hullet. Substitution.
Forlan. And it's Totti. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's clever. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Konate clears. Hakimi. Chouameni. And he welcomes it in. Forlan. Chance! Good first touch, and we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game despite it.